19 Keys, and this is High Level Conversation. Tap in with the guy.
Peace, family. I'm here at the BET Awards with the good brother Blast, man. How we feeling today, man? How your energy?
I'm on top of the world, bro. I can't complain at all.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Man, listen, man, you are a very, I say, creative individual, man. I want to kind of know, what inspires you? What's your process of creativity?
Well, I started off as a producer, like just watching different YouTube videos, like Pharrell, Ryan Leslie, Kanye West in the studio. And that's kind of how I wanted to approach the game, like being hands-on, different perspectives as well. So I started producing for other artists in my city. Then I was like, let me tell my own story as well.
Yeah. Now, working with individuals like, Kendrick Lamar and other projects that you got, what's the power in you being able to network and, lateral networking, right? You start off small and then you start off as a producer and then you get into rapping and everything else. And now you're doing songs with top artists in the world.
Man.
You understand me? How you go through that process of just mentally creating that opportunity for yourself?
I think ultimately just staying authentic. I feel like people underestimate the listeners or the consumers, so to speak.
Yeah.
Like, they're not stupid, so you got to keep it 100% at all times. And I feel like that's why my peers, such as the Kendrick Lamars, the Chris Browns, Rick Ross, Nas, they reached out.
Yeah.
Got that authentic
Okay,
vibe.
talk that talk. He said everybody, all your ghosts reached out. Yeah. All right, but okay. So in a world of consistent imitation, man, what's the thing that you add that make you original?
One thing I add, I think just keeping my roots.
What's your roots?
And forward. Well, ultimately I would say Los Angeles, this is where I'm from, South Central. And I think that sense of pride, that confidence bleeds in my music, having intentional messages behind everything I put out.
What's give me one of, like, recently on the song, one of your best bars.
One of my best bars.
Yeah. Something that kind of like represent the mood you in right now.
I'm gonna say, it's a slight bar. I say, if you're a big stepper, don't trip over small shit.
Is that like a representation of your mindset?
Yeah, for sure.
Just letting things go?
Just letting things go. Don't take everything so serious. You gotta treat people how you wanna be treated. And I know it's as simple as that sound, like, you gotta learn how to forgive people, ultimately yourself,
No, the law of forgiveness is important, man, because it allows you to decompress and then you get to walk clearly.
I like that.
You feel me? And to be able to walk in your power. You understand me? As a man, every man has an edge, right? And if a man lives in that edge, then he's gonna produce anything that comes from his mind, because everything he do is purposeful, because it's true.
Yeah.
What you believe is your edge in life?
My edge in life. Family.
Family. I like that answer.
I think that keep me grounded for sure.
Yeah.
Keep me, like I said, intentional behind everything, because it's not only about me. I feel like we all connected, so I gotta reciprocate that real energy.
Yeah. What's one of them words that sum up like you as an artist and your music?
Humble.
Humble.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my motto, forever humble. I always say it. Yeah.
That's interesting, man. I don't think most rappers would say humble. You understand me? And I think once you understand humility, it's interesting, but you got to have a lot of confidence to be humble, for real.
That's 1,000%. It take a lot of courage to be humble, for sure.
Hell yeah, because you got to know yourself, and regardless if people give you validation, verification, you still walking around with that energy of knowing who you are.
Yeah.
And not having the need to overemphasize it everywhere you go. You understand
1,000%.
me?
And that's a working process. Like, I'm not 100% there.
Yeah.
Of course, I still have my prideful moments, but that's what I put out there so I can manifest that into my world.
So what you looking forward to, man, next in music, as far as somebody you working with, or just a sound you want to put out there?
Man, right now, my headspace is in tour mode, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. It's
I'm
money
gonna
time.
do my first world tour. But
Congratulations.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. When I double back, I might drop like around the fall.
Yeah, so, all right, so in touring and business, right? Because I know that's where a lot of the artists make their money. You understand me? So what did you learn about the business side that you would have taught your younger self starting off in the game?
Man, well, I'm grateful to be in a position to own everything.
Yeah,
I produce a lot of my music. I own my master still. I got a partnership situation with Red Bull Records, but I'm in full control. I think that's something I want to instill in my music as well. And that's what I stand on, ownership.
Yeah,
sure.
I got a motto, man. We went from slave ship to ownership.
Come on, I love it.
You understand me? And the next one is rulership, because once you understand it ain't even about just owning, it's about controlling everything. You understand me? Control is the
You
highest
said
form.
rulership?
Yes, sir.
That's a bar.
Yeah.
That's a bar.
So once you set up your business, your LLC, your S corp, then you set up a trust.
Yeah.
Trust is not in your name, but you're the steward. You control everything, but you own nothing.
That's game.
That's how the rich do it.
That's game.
You understand me? So I believe that when rappers, entertainers, influencers, when we all get educated financially on economics, we got all the power we need.
Can't tell you nothing after
Yeah.
that. That's a fact.
We already generate the culture.
For sure.
You understand me? We just
Social
got to own it
currency.
now.
For sure. I love it.
Yeah, man. But it's a blessing to lock in. Anything you looking forward to at this BT Awards, man?
Man, I'm just grateful to be here. Grateful to be acknowledged. I'm nominated this year, so I feel like I just jumped through the TV and I'm sitting with all the bosses and the
Man,
executives.
shout out to my mom. Shout out to your moms in the
For
world, man.
sure. So I'm gonna just soak it up.
Yes, sir, man. So what's your first stop on the tour? Where you looking forward to going?
I'm going to London first. I got
love
a
London.
festival out there in London, so it's gonna be a
Okay.
vibe.
I love London. We just came back. We did an event out there. Me and my brothers from Earn Your Leisure. The line was wrapped 3 blocks down the street.
I'm
People
sure.
flew in from all countries.
I'm sure y'all going crazy, man.
Yeah,
what's
so I look forward to listening to more of your music, man, and just seeing you thrive. I think this new generation, man, got a more level head on their shoulders.
Right.
You understand me?
We had no choice but to learn from the OGs.
And it was a lot of mistakes we said. I appreciate y'all mistakes. It was a master class.
For sure.
You understand me? Any message, if you had a platform where you stood in front of the entire world, man, what would message that you give?
I would say live in your fears.
Living your fears.
What I
Explain
mean
that
by that, like it's okay to be scared, but what's not okay is to be a coward. You know what I'm saying? So anytime I fear something, I try to go towards it, and that's what I think more of us should do.
one. Yes, sir.
There's beauty on the other side of fear.
That's about courage. Courage is acting in the face of fear. So it's not that you don't have fear, but you step towards where you fear less and less and less, and it no longer rules you.
That's a fact.
And that's when you become fearless.
I like that.
Man, I appreciate locking in with you, boss.
Likewise, bro.
Man, 19 Keys, high-level conversations at the BT Awards with Blast.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'm 19 Keys, and this is high level conversation. Tap in with the guy.